Hey everyone, I'm Ash Habib, CEO of Steel City Interactive. Welcome back to another Undisputed development update. In our previous update, we shared our overall goal of gameplay balancing, which is to make it viable for players to fight in a variety of styles that are authentic to the sport and to the fighters in our roster, and how some of the stamina changes we've made to the game will enable us to do that. In this update, we're going to talk through some of the health and damage balancing and how the changes we're working on help achieve that overarching goal. Throughout early access, players told us, and data showed, that winning fights by KO was much more about progressive damage and clean combinations, and less about perfectly timed counter shot, which has meant that some of those more devastating punches on the roster haven't felt as consequential as we'd like. To that end, we've increased the damage dealt by power punches, and we've also increased the damage dealt by a punch being a counter punch. So, if you're able to catch your opponent slacking and land a clean power punch with the likes of Deontay Wilder or Frank Bruno, your opponent will definitely feel it. While we've increased counterpunch damage, we've also reduced the counter window, meaning your punches have to be even more well timed to score that perfect counterpunch. So read your opponent and time your shots well if you want to maximize damage. It's not all about the big hitters though. Like we said, we want to ensure that choosing high output fight styles and fighters like Joe Calzaghe are viable ways to compete in Undisputed. We've introduced Directional Damage, which means that forward moving punches now do more damage than backwards moving punches. This is great for the big hitters, but it's also great for pressure fighters that can build up that long-term damage by fighting on the front foot, and we feel this balances out the pros and cons of both fighting on your front foot and your back foot. Additionally, we've increased the speed of health regeneration for short-term head and body health, while increasing the damage dealt to maximum head and body health. The goal here is to ensure that players and AI can have those high-pace, high-action rounds without them leading to an excessive number of knockdowns, but also ensure that doing so repeatedly and successfully throughout a fight will take its toll in the long run.